So what's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of JA News. We're less than 24 hours away from the big YEEZY release, and we're gonna go over our final checklist, make sure we're prepared as much as possible for the big drop because the hype is real. Plus, we got reports that Nike are making several big changes at the executive level, leading to the conversation that Nike's future as the #1 sneaker brand may not be as certain as we all believe it to be. So I can't do it without you guys. Make sure y'all smash the like button. You can catch JA News weekdays, Mondays through Fridays. So be sure to subscribe, come along for the journey. So I know we're all excited about the big YEEZY drop, but believe it or not, we actually got other sneakers dropping this week. So we're gonna talk about a brand that we don't speak about much here on this channel, but Salomon has definitely been making waves in the sneaker industry as of lately. And they've recently teamed up with JJJJound on their XT-Wings 2 model to bring us something that kind of infuses contemporary design with functionality at the same time. So this model here features a off-white base, and then of course you got this beautiful blue rubber outsole featuring JJJJound branding. So I've never personally tried a pair of Salomon sneakers, but they're definitely one of the trendiest models currently in the world of sneakers. And it seems as though nowadays people are kind of ditching out on these retro Nike models in exchange for a sneaker that offers a little more versatility. So I feel like you have that here with this model. And did you guys catch the cool little promo launch that they did with this guy delivering pairs around to various locations in Montreal? I feel like that was kind of really cool. And then you can expect the big release for these Thursday, June the 1st on JJJJound's website, and then a global launch Friday, June the 2nd on Salomon's channels. And it was recently announced that Jordan Brand has named Sarah Mensah as their new brand president. This will mark the first Black woman to be in that position, which is great for empowerment. But at the same time, you also have an article here from Business Insider that suggests that because Nike is shuffling different executives in various positions and Air Maxes, you got Jordan sitting on shelves, it could actually suggest that Nike is actually in search of their next big innovation. So the article then goes on to state that Nike basically put out a press release, naming all of the big executive changes, and it was a 500-word press release, and they used the word innovation in 4 separate categories. So I've been saying this countless times, and I know people are gonna call me a Nike hater, but let's keep it a buck. Nike is definitely lacking when it comes to innovation. I mean, how many times can they put out a different colorway of a sneaker that was designed in the 80s? I mean, there's only so many colors in the rainbow, right? Plus, you have reports here that Hoka has reported a 40% increase in quarterly sales. You also got other brands like Merrell, which they've reported a 27% increase in sales. So people, they're starting to ditch some of these lifestyle models in exchange for more versatile sneakers that, are in this running, hiking category. So while companies like Hoka and Merrell aren't putting a big dent in Nike's bottom line, they're starting to creep up, and in the future, could make a big impact in the sneaker world. It also states that Nike has lost many senior people throughout the entire company. And according to this designer insider, they're stating that basically you're gonna start to see some of these changes affect releases as early as coming up this summer of 23. And lastly, the big day that everybody's been waiting for, it's finally here, and people are calling this YEEZY Day 23, and rightfully so, because we're getting all of these pairs dropping in one single day, YEEZY Day style, kicking off the day with the draw results from the first 2 raffles that went live last week. And it looks like Adidas does plan to drop these pairs in order of that press photo that we got, previously. So a lot of great pairs releasing, a lot of versatility. I feel like the highest priority are gonna go to the pairs that offer the most resale value. So of course, you got the slides, the foam runners on there. You got the OG 350 Pirate Blacks. And according to Twitter account Kicks Finder, the majority of these releases are going to be going down raffle style via the Adidas Confirmed app, which is great for everybody because they don't have to stress as much. You can go ahead and enter these short raffles, which are going to have a small time window, but it's easy to just go ahead and enter the raffle, just chill and wait on your results. Now, the pair that is probably the most coveted out of all of the releases, the 350 V1 Pirate Black, unfortunately, it's looking like this is going to be a Q drop. So none of this information is 100% fact though, but be prepared that the Pirate Blacks could be dropping as a Q drop, just as the Turtle Doves did last year for Yeezy Day. So if you guys are wondering what a Q drop is, it's basically kind of how the Nike sneakers app drop goes. I guess you have like 15 minutes to kind of enter into a mini raffle style, and then you get the results, you know, really quick. So it's like essentially just a quick raffle. And I actually successfully was able to cop the Turtle Doves last year, which a lot of people had trouble just entering into the queue. So my only advice that I could give you guys is to just keep on entering. It's gonna give you error messages. It's gonna keep kicking you out, which it did to me. And I just kept trying back to back to back to back for like 5 minutes until I successfully got in. And then what do you know? I was able to hit. So besides all of the raffles that we're going to be getting for this drop, this Q drop is going to be very important. And remember, my only advice that I could give you guys, you're going to get a lot of errors. There are going to be so many people trying to enter into this draw, but do not give up. Just keep on entering. Just take 15 minutes out your day to just keep on entering until you get in, because even if you lose, you won't be mad as long as you tried and were able to get in. I feel like people were most disappointed that they weren't even able to enter into the queue last year for the Turtle Dove. So don't give up, guys. Just keep on entering to try to secure this pair. Now, some people were also asking if maybe some of these pairs would sit and people would be able to cop these joints for under retail on the secondary market. And I feel like out of all 15 pairs that we have planned for this release, I would say that out of all of these pairs, the only joints that I could see dropping for under retail at this time would be the 380 Covalite. Now, you got others models that normally would go for under retail, but I feel like because Adidas is lumping all of these things together and they're dropping them like kind of Yeezy Day style, as well as the lack of Yeezy drops, we haven't had any Yeezys release at retail since October. I think it's gonna create models that normally wouldn't be as hyped to have a little more hype, you know, for this release per se. So you got models like the 350 V2 Compact, the black and white pair, which I feel like normally wouldn't be super hype because they're gonna be the possible first drop for this release, are gonna have a lot more attention on them. You've got a model like the 450 Stone Teal, because it's a part of this drop, is gonna be a lot more hyped. You got the 700 V2 Tephra, which I believe when they originally released, weren't going for too crazy over the secondary market. This time, I think a lot more people want to get their hands on these joints, and just all of the other pairs, because Yeezys haven't dropped in so long, people want these sneakers and they want to be able to cop them for retail directly from the supplier. So I see this drop being super hyped. As we reported yesterday, a lot of botters and scalpers are cheating and putting in multiple entries, which is why I just want to stress to you guys not to worry too hard about these releases. Of course, everybody's gonna want to try, you know, a chance to get some of these pairs, but don't get too discouraged, you know, if you start to take L's, especially early in the day. Just keep trying. Again, they're just easy raffles that you can simply enter on the Confirmed app and just call it a day like that. So I feel like if you guys are able to successfully cop at least 1 to 3 pairs, you know, that you guys were looking to get, Yeezy Day 2023 will definitely be a success. So we'll see how things go tomorrow. I'm gonna be excited. I may possibly try to go live for a portion of the day, maybe an hour or so. So let me know if you guys wanna see that, and let me know what you guys are hyped for, which pairs you wanna get your hands on, and wish everybody good luck down below. Let's keep that good energy going. So salute to everybody for tuning in. I'm JA. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Love.